today's episode of The Daily Blend. I'm your host, AC, and we are joined in studio today by Abby Bullock and Laura Vientos, and they are here to talk to us about CoMo Cake Social, which is a new event that I'm excited to learn about. How are you ladies?
Doing good. Yeah.
All right. So you're going to tell us all about this new event. But first, I want you guys to talk to me a little bit about your businesses. So Abby, you're the owner of Eversweet Bakery.
Yes.
Okay. So tell me about Eversweet.
Yeah. So it's a from scratch bakery out in my home, and I specialize in gourmet cookies and custom cakes. You'll find me at the farmer's market a lot of the Saturdays, and having fun.
Okay, how long have you been baking?
My whole life, but in business for about 3 years.
Okay. Okay, and Laura, you are the owner of Dough and Batter. So tell me about your bakery.
So similar to Abby, I'm also a cottage baker, but I specialize in decorated sugar cookies as well as global bakes, mostly bread-based stuff. And then I'm just around town in different markets, and lately a lot at Toasty Goat. But I also operate from my home and have porch pickup on Sundays.
Okay, perfect. And so you guys have come together to create this new event that is called the CoMo Cake Social. Okay, so tell us about CoMo Cake Social.
Yeah, so I saw Cake Socials happening online, and then I saw that one was happening in St. Louis, so I reached out to some of my baker friends, and we went down there, had a great time, and we were like, we need to bring this to Columbia, because Columbia is so community-oriented and loving all those fun events. So, Laura and I decided to co-conspirate and do this together, and we're really excited. So,
all right, give me some details.
Yep. So you will buy a ticket online. Then you will make a cake, whatever you want to bring. If you want to bring, your grandma's chocolate cake recipe or do an adventuresome flavor, you're going to bring your cake. And then sign up starts at 11 a.m. So you can come and check in. You'll place your cake in the pavilion. And then we'll have like a viewing at 12:30 where everyone can come in, write down, what cakes you're wanting to take slices of. And then we'll split you up into groups, and then you get to come in and cut cake slices. And then there's a picnic portion of the event that you can bring your picnic foods and enjoy cake with your family and friends.
So essentially you get to eat a lot of cake.
Yes, but also meet a lot of people here. For us, I think one of the main reasons why we also wanted to do like a cake-oriented event is there are a lot of bakers, not only professional, but home bakers who like to share all of their recipes. So kind of bringing this thing that we all have in common that we love, it's a great way to start a connection. So bring in whatever you really feel like it's your signature and that you would want everybody else to try.
Okay. So if I have a cake recipe that I really love, right? Like I brag about this cake that I make that's really good. I don't have one of those because I'm not a really good baker. But if I did, that would be the cake that I would choose to bake. And I buy a ticket. I bring that in, put it on the table. You want it to look kind of pretty, right?
Sure.
You can do whatever decorations you want to it.
Right, because you eat with your eyes first, right? You want people to want to take a piece of your cake, right? So this might be a silly question, but am I cutting my own cake up or are other people cutting slices of my cake?
So other people will cut slices. So you'll have to bring your own serving utensil, and the main requirement is that it's an 8-inch cake, so that there's plenty of, you can get like 25 slices from that. So you'll go around and you'll cut cake slices of everybody's cake.
Single tier, but you can make layers within your single tier.
Okay. All good to know. All good things to know, because people who bake are going to ask these questions, right? They're going to want to know the details of what this cake needs to be. Okay, and when is this event?
It's May 10th, so Mother's Day.
Okay.
So we're kind of taking a risk with that, but it's a great way because it's at CoMo Park, and we chose the pavilion that's right by the playground. So you as a family can come, and you don't have to purchase a ticket and bring a cake to enjoy cake with your family. So one person can bring a cake and go in and cut slices and then bring it out to everybody else to share, and you can enjoy picnicking with your mother, your wife, your friends, whatever.
I feel like you guys are kind of helping dads out a little bit here.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm just saying, sometimes dads be struggling on Mother's
Yeah, this
Day.
is an easy way.
I'm just saying, like, if you have little kids and you be struggling on Mother's Day, I know some. That's why I'm saying this. Like, get your kids, maybe get your mom, bake a cake and take them out there and do a picnic with
Yeah.
your wife and your kids.
Absolutely.
And eat cake.
We're essentially doing the planning for you. All you have to do is find a way to bring a cake that you make or your family member makes.
Yes,
Yep.
and go out and be like, look what we planned for you. It's a picnic outside, and the kids can play on the playground,
Yeah.
and you get to taste all these cakes.
Yep.
I think it's a good plan. I think it's a good plan. Okay, so tell me how people can buy tickets and all that good stuff.
Yeah, so you can find us through our social media, CoMo Cake Social, or you can go on my website, eversweetbakery.com, and the CoMo Cake Social pops right up when you go on the website, and you can purchase tickets there. There's all sorts of details, and we are running a promo for the viewers.
Okay.
So once you get to checkout, you can put in Daily Blend 5 and get $5 off of your ticket.
Okay, so if you're listening on KBIA or if you're watching this, then you get that Daily Blend special. You get that
Yep.
Daily Blend special of $5 off. So you want to put that Daily Blend 5 in and you get that discount. So that's very important. We helping you out here. You get a discount on your tickets, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. That's a good way to do this. I think it's a great idea. I love the idea of tasting a bunch of cakes. I don't know about baking my own. I'll have to figure that out. I can probably bake a standard chocolate cake. Like,
I
That
will
works.
be posting a video on how to transform a boxed cake mix into something that tastes homemade.
that's what I need.
So.
That's what I need.
We'll also put in ideas of flavor combinations that you might consider. You know, we don't want to have all lemon cakes or something like that.
Right.
But I mean, from our experience before, everybody did something different. So we have hopes.
And you're right. There are a lot of great bakers in this town, and I know there are some home bakers that are at home whipping up some good stuff.
Yes.
You're right. So I bet it's going to be fun. Well, great idea, ladies, and I'm glad it's something new and fun in Columbia, and I hope a lot of people show up.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for coming on
Thank
and
you
talk
for
about
having
it.
us.
Much
Yeah.
appreciated. All right. Thank you guys for being here.